Jeff Ferrano. Go ahead, Jeff.
Bill, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Looking at the UCLA game, is that an example of why you can't look at a quarterback's performance and pin it all on him? Is that I'm wondering how much of what happened was the whole offense not functioning as well as you'd like, but also specifically, what did you think of Chase's performance?
Well, I think we all had a hand in us not getting the outcome we wanted. You know, the coaching, the playing, everything. So we just didn't put our best foot forward. We had our moments, but they were too fleeting. And Chase really battled. For any quarterback to be successful, we need to be successful around him.
And how much of it was simply the amount of pressure they were able to get on him pretty consistently?
Yeah, we want to have a clean pocket for any quarterback. We want to make sure he's clean back there so he can get into a rhythm and be comfortable in delivering the ball and being the distributor cap for our offense.
If I can change gears real quick, your two young guys, Zach Johnson and Kai Milner, can you comment on how they're progressing in practice, what you're seeing? Neither of them has been able to play in a game, but how confident are you that possibly one of those guys would emerge to maybe be your quarterback next year?
Yeah, I think both of those guys have had good days at practice. They had good camps back there in August. So they've gotten some experience out there on the practice field that they've really taken advantage of.
Can you talk specifically about what each of them is doing well?
Well, both of them have their own skill sets. They're really accurate, and both of them are just so sharp. So they have a good grasp of our system and can really operate it.
And how difficult would it be for either one of them to be inserted as the starter without having played really at all?
Well, experience is very valuable for all positions. So, but everyone has to start at some point and get thrown in there.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go to Trace Travers from Rivals.
Yeah, Coach, I guess I wanted to continue a little on that front. What do those two guys, and let's throw Robbie in there as well, what do they have to do to take the next step to, ascend to the starting quarterback spot if Chase, say, doesn't come back next year?
Well, everybody is always wanting to get better. All of us want to improve on a daily basis. We never want to remain stagnant. So they're growing and getting better each and every day. And that's part of developing players, something that we're charged with as coaches. So I think all those guys in the quarterback room, they're getting good experience. They get thrown in there on scout team. They're asked to run our plays. Of course, we're very drill heavy. We work a lot of drills all day long that we feel directly correlate to what they're asked to do in a game type situation. So they're all ascending each and every day. They really have a good work ethic, which is a prerequisite.
And changing gears to USC a little bit, they, at least from what I've seen, they seem like they'll throw some pressures at you guys like you saw against UCLA. What have you seen from them, and what do they do that's maybe different from anyone else?
They've quarter turn adjusted their personnel a little bit in the recent 4 weeks. We worked a lot on them when we were going to play them on the original date, and of course studied them. Whether they played Notre Dame or Utah. Now those games are a little bit in the ancient history category. So they've had more recent games, and they've gone to be more of a nickel outfit. Not that they couldn't go base defense and bring bigger people onto the field, but they're more nickel recently. And there's a lot of movement, a lot of dynamic athletic ability out there on their team. They've got terrific players that they've recruited. So, we'll look to neutralize those guys and move the ball down the field.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to David Bush with Barron Center.
To continue on USC, both UCLA and BYU put up a lot of points on them. Can you learn something from what they were able to do? And can you fit your offense into those things?
Oh, definitely. We're learning a lot from every film we study, and both those teams had good success, and a lot of their concepts resemble ours. We're hoping we can make ours be just as effective.
What sort of things did they do particularly?
Well, I thought BYU did some nice job with their play action passes. They blocked them up and had some 1 and 2 man routes in which those guys got open, and they had some good chunk plays. Then UCLA, as you know, they've got a terrific running back back there, and he broke tackles and ran through guys. And the quarterback didn't quite have his best day, but their run game, especially with their running back, was impressive.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, anybody else with a final question for Coach? Okay,